Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We'll be doing another build the Back to the Future DeLorean today. We're on issue number 67. Still not even halfway through the build. Yay. This one we're going to be working on one of the door panels. And here's all the instructions that we'll be looking at closer here in a few minutes. This one looks like it's going to be a pretty long one. And we've got some articles as the crew starts filming Back to the Future 3. Now it seems like most of these have been in order, which is interesting because most of the early episodes covered Back to the Future Part 1. Most of the stuff we've been doing recently is covered Back to the Future 2, which means, are they going to be doing Back to the Future 3 for like the entire second half of this build? Don't know. I guess we'll find out. This is really interesting. The Howdy Doody episode. I completely forgot that this was at the beginning of Back to the Future 3, where they're sleeping in Doc's house, and the Howdy Doody thing is on the television. Shown there. So I guess they actually kind of like reenacted that or something. So, either that or they just found an episode. Anyway. Next one's going to be wiring and gears. It looks like you're actually going to be able to roll up and down the windows on this car. That's how detailed it is. A little bit more detailed than I would care for. Anyway, let's get this show on the road. As usual, we've got our screwdrivers that have come with previous issues.
All the pieces are dished to hold the little tiny pieces.
Yep, and the ever-present tweezers.
Mm-hmm. Now, I just got my nails done, and I accidentally had them get done a little bit too long, but we're going to try to see how well I can do. If not, I might have to hand it off to the Westicle. So.
That's Captain
Oh. You're the worst captain I've ever heard of.
But you have heard of me. That's what I should have said when Jacob actually said my name at the Fortune and Glory tour we went on. He's like, I know you. You're Captain Westicle. Should have been like, finally.
All right.
Anyway,
so,
let's get going here.
What piece is that? There's so many darn pieces I can't... Well, let's see if there's a better picture of it over here. 67F. Right there. That doesn't look like the piece that they show. Did I look at the thing right? 67F. Okay. Well, that looks completely different. Maybe it's just like a weird side view. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think this is what they're saying, because if you turn it this way, it looks like that shape.
Yeah. Are there any others that are like...
You can see the thing on it. But when you turn the page, I think this one, that doesn't look... Okay, I think it's showing it from a view like this.
Well, how many other potentials are there in the little dish over there?
That look like that? None.
Okay, well then that's got to be it.
That's why I'm guessing that's it. I was just trying to figure out why it looked like that, but I think it's a partial side view, which is why it looks like an L, and it's not an L. It's because it's looking at it like that. So... I'm just going to shove it in. Does it have to go a certain way? Because it's not really showing which way, if there is a way. I mean, it shows that it's kind of up.
Well, when you screw it in there, leave the screw a little bit loose.
Wait, nope. It goes like that. It clicks in.
Okay.
There we go. I figured it out. All right, so now I need to put a JP screw into it.
On with the screwing.
My nails do look pretty, though, don't they?
Yes, they look very nice on camera. Maybe we'll get more views because somebody's like, oh, there's a chick putting this together.
You couldn't figure that out before?
Don't know.
I didn't have nails?
Unknown.
All right, I think...
Maria's very fascinated by whatever's outside the window over there.
She's always fascinated about whatever's outside the window. Stay. All right.
Now, which screwdriver are you using? The little
one.
Oh, one?
Mm-hmm. And it is a JP, yep. Going right in there. So it's easy to figure out which direction they want you to put this on once you like spin it, because there's a groove in it that makes it fit perfectly like that. And you can see that the rounded part is up top. I just didn't know if they wanted it this way or this way, but the groove very much, like, very snugly fits right into that groove. So I'm assuming that that's the way it's supposed to be, because it very much feels like it. Right.
Okay, step 3. Screw in another one.
Okay, now I gotta figure out which one that one is. 67G. G, okay. Assuming this one. Yep. Okay, again, it looks like it's facing upward. Let's see if there's another groove. Oh, it has 2 bumps. One small, one big, so it's very obvious the way this is supposed to go. Because it has a little one and a big one. Is it another JP? Yes. Stay. Stay. Oops, wrong one. JP. So the lady that did my nails said that she thought I was like 27 or 28 years old and I didn't even have makeup on. I think she was full of shit when she said that, but that was very nice of her.
Don't use foul language like that on this channel.
Yes, we have.
Anyway, none of our viewers even know how old we are, so put your guesses in the comments.
I've never had somebody guess a really low age when I wasn't wearing makeup before. Usually they guess a lot closer to my age, except for the one lady who seriously thought I was like 60. I made a joke about being 60 and she believed me, and I was like, I was joking. It made me feel really terrible. I think I was in my 20s when I said that, but I didn't have makeup on and I was kind of not feeling good, so. But it really made me feel good that she said that, even if she didn't, you know, wasn't saying the full truth. But she obviously looked very surprised when I told her how old I was, because she's like, when she's talking about something, she was like, oh, but I'm, 30, I think she said 36 or something, as if, well, I'm older than you, that air of things. And then I'm like, well, actually, so we're now over here.
Step 5 already.
So 2 reds, which are these 2, because the other one's a lighter color. The third one's kind of a salmon. See how it's a little bit different? And it says 2 red. So
unless one of them's just miscolored. Which we'll probably find out later.
Nope. 1 orange, 2 red. Okay, so that would be here and there.
And they just sit in there.
You're kidding me. I'm not going to just leave them like that. There's no way. Oh, no, we put a thing over it to hold it in. So I think we should do one first and then the other one, because balancing one in is going to be a pain in the butt. All right, so we need to have, put that over there so it doesn't get lost, 67J and 67L. 67, wait.
Looks like you want L first.
Why does it say J, but then down here it says H?
Because that's a different piece.
Is it? Because it's only showing one here.
Well, that piece doesn't look anything like these two pieces.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Huh. Okay, well... 67L. Can I get a different angle? I think they're doing it because they're putting those two side by side because they're two different but very similar. So it's going to be one of these two.
Yeah, this one looks like H and K are going in at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like this one's two pieces going in at the same time. All right, so they said showing, oh, the dot's a little bit off. So we need the L, so we need the one that's centered. This one is definitely not centered. That one's centered. But I'm kind of worried because that's not what this one looks like. And there's not another piece in here.
Well, they've got the little tabs for the
yes,
holes there. So
but I'm worried because they're showing this piece and the bump is on the opposite side. Oh no. Well, we'll get to that in a sec and we'll see if that's going to be a mess up. But they're saying the one that we want, L, is the one with the centered one. So this is it. And how does it go? Go in that side like that. Okay. So with the one bump in and then a screw, I'm assuming, into the other hole with a KP. This is making me very worried because it never does that.
Well, they've made a couple boobies in previous issues.
They've made boobies?
I said boo-boos.
You said boobies. Comment down below if he said boobies.
It's a good thing nobody watches these. I know the last few have gotten actually like 20 or 30 views or something like that, which is a lot for these. Hardly anybody ever watches these. Because they're long, dragged out, and boring. Great videos to put on if you're trying to go to sleep, just saying. Because now that this has switched over to fan home, I've got serious doubts about how many people are actually building these.
Alright, so we got that one on. We're not messing with the other one yet. Now we're going to need that one, which is this one, definitely. And this one's going to hold in the other red, which was over here. I'm assuming it can only go one way because it's going to fall through if I turn it that way, I'm pretty sure. Yes, so it can only go that way. And then there's little hole, big hole, little hole, goes on top, of course, because it has to, because that holds it in, and the little hole's going to go around the little thingy. Get in the hole. There. Oh, good. It snugs in there too, so it's not super loose. See? So that's nice.
That's handy.
Mm-hmm. And a P. Well, so far, it hasn't been horrible with all these little pieces. I was really worried about this.
We're already more than halfway through it.
Mm-hmm. Well, it just looked intimidating because multiple steps are two pieces together.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're not through it yet, so we'll celebrate when it's over.
I'm not celebrating. I'm just saying, at least so far, it's been not too bad.
No, I mean, we'll celebrate when it's over. When this whole frickin' thing is put together, we're gonna, like, go out and have some champagne or something. We've been working on this since the beginning of the channel. That was like 7 years ago.
Okay, orange is going to go over here into that hole. But let's see what I have to do next so I can get that ready. Okay, here we go. Survey says, yep, the drawing's wrong. Oh, thank goodness.
And there was much rejoicing.
Oh, I was worried. I was seriously worried. Assuming it goes that way. Oh, it doesn't show. Nice.
Well, this is the off-center one. It should only go in one way.
No, I'm talking about the light. Because this one can actually fit 2 different ways. And there's a divot right there, so does it want you to go down into the divot? No, because it can't fit the other way. Yeah, it can't fit the other way. Alright, there's only one way it'll fit, so that's helpful. Alright. Get in.
Get in there.
Ah! I can't do it. Okay. This one doesn't say snug like the other one. But it looks like it should. Nope. No, it doesn't. That's both raised. So yeah, it's supposed to fit like that. Okay. Well, that sucks. Like that. There. No! Stop popping out, you little butthole. Oh, there we go. Great, I gotta put it down. Stay. Alright, and it was a KP screw. Why couldn't this one pop in like the other one? That was so nice. That it just kind of stayed in and waited for you to screw it.
Giggity.
Giggity indeed. I gotta stick it through the 2 holes at once.
Little DP with that KP.
I was thinking it, you said it. Okay, and that tightens it right into that slot. And that does not feel good. Oh man. It just spins. It does not yeah, it's just spinning in there. It's stripped.
Is it snug at all? Try a different screw.
It's not coming out. Like, it's not moving at all, but you can't, snug it. It just keeps spinning. But it's not going anywhere. It's not stripped so much it just pulls out.
Well, are you comfortable with it the way it is?
We can try another one.
We could, because you're either going to need to take that out, or we can glue it, or we can just say, okay, it's fine the way it is.
Well, I really don't want to mess with glue, especially with my nails. Because I messed with glue yesterday and it sucked. So, let's see if I can get this out without... Because it might not come out. It's just spinning. There we go. Huh. Yeah, that came out way too easy. That worries me. Oh, frick. Come out! Get out of there!
Get out of there! Get out!
Fudge.
Now if you're using this to take a nap, you can just use that as your alarm. Get out! Get out of the bed!
It's really hard to hold it and push the back of it to try to get it to come out all at the same time. Oh, come on. Ah, so close. There we go. Ooh, well that's not good.
Is it the screw?
It took some of the plastic with it. We might need glue. That is not good.
You can just put a little dab of glue on the tip and screw it right back in there.
Crap. Scoot it up a little bit. Did you want to just directly do the glue, or do you want to try the screw first?
It's up to you.
Because then we'll have to get it out again if we don't.
Yep. That's why I'm thinking a little drop of glue might be the best way to go.
Well, I was gonna say no, but it took plastic with it, so now it's gonna be more stripped.
Yeah, unless there's something wrong with that screw.
Well, even if there's something wrong with the screw, it took plastic with it. Well, nope.
Same thing?
Mm-hmm. Shoot.
Alright, we gonna glue it, or are we just gonna leave it?
Glue it.
Okay.
We're gonna have to glue it.
Alright, we're gonna cut the film, glue that, and then we'll get right back with you. Okay, so this stuff generally works really good for models. You can get it at Home Depot when it's like $7 or something like that. Generally this stuff hardens in about 15 seconds. So all I gotta do is put a little drop on the tip of the screw, put it right back in there, and you're good to go.
We're gonna let it dry for a little bit and check it.
And if not, if it's stripped so bad that it's got nothing to grab onto on the inside there, then we'll just put a little bit on the outside and keep going.
Uh-oh.
So we are now on step 11.
Uh-oh. Okay, well, this is completely done incorrect, but all right. So it's supposed to be glued right there, and then this glued around it. But instead, they just did that because I guess it didn't hold or something. It's supposed to be right there, and then this folded over it and glued.
Yeah,
like
looks
that.
like the glue came off.
Well, it's not even supposed to be inside that loop, so I think it didn't work, and so they just throw it on the ribbon instead. What do you want to do? Just keep it like that? Because there's no tab of fabric on any of these others, but it might not make that much of a difference.
Yeah, since you're running
folding
it through the end of the ring, it really shouldn't matter that much.
Okay. Well, like this.
Make sure it's running through the correct direction.
Yeah, rounded. See, rounded corners, sharp corners. Rounded corners, sharp corners. It's not the back because it doesn't have the holes.
Okay.
Get in there.
Get in there.
Okay. All right. Bring end up. They needed a whole step to bring end up. All right.
Just run it right back through the loop thingy.
I need it on the other side. Like that. For it to work. Okay. This might be a little difficult with the nails. My hands are really sweaty all of a sudden.
Use the tweezers.
Turn around. Like that. See, it shouldn't matter because that little mess up spot's in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And then, oh, you flip it around, I think. Swing round so the strap will hang down.
Okay, so you're just moving the strap part.
Oh, the strap. Okay, so now it's going to show. Nice. Well, prove me wrong. All right. And then, oh man, it's not going to look very good.
You could pull it out and reverse it.
I could. Maybe I should. Wait, how does reversing... But then that thing's going to be in the way for putting the loop in. That's going to be worse, actually. Nope, that's not going to work. This will just have to do. All right. We're going to take this and put it on this. Rounded parts up. Fairly easy to figure it out. There we go. And now we're over here. 2 APs to screw it in. One on each side. There and there. Okay, you stay. AP. Out of my way.
Out of the damn way!
That was a good try.
Is that a better Arthur Morgan?
That was better than what you did the other day.
I have to start practicing that one at work.
It's still not deep enough, but it was a lot better than whatever that was you did the other day. Oh, shoot. I don't even know what it was you did the other day, but that was bad. Okay, stop. There we go. Really don't want that loop thing to come undone because it's going to be a pain to try to do it while it's attached. Those are nice and snug. Ooh.
Alrighty. Which brings us to step 15.
And that's the last piece to be put on, and we're done.
Indeed.
Oh, did I turn around wrong?
Mm-hmm.
My bad. Aww. Looks like a real car. What? These don't work?
Need to return it.
Yep. Some of the features that work in this darn car, I don't understand because they're so small that it's going to be a
Yeah,
pain.
why is anybody going to want to roll up the windows?
That's going to be so hard to do.
I hear the radio in this thing actually works. And plays the Huey Lewis song.
Alright, so AP again, which should be our last ones because we have... Yep. I don't know where I put the wrong screw, but who cares? It's broken. It's got a piece of plastic on it that you can't get off of it, so that'll be we used all the screws that we're supposed to. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Is it stripped again?
Oh, I just didn't have it pushed down enough. There we go. I thought it was going to be bad, but then it popped down all the way, and I'm like, oh, never mind. Everything's good. I just didn't realize it wasn't popped all the way. Is this one popped all the way, or is this one also? I think this one's also popped out. Yep, it just popped out. How did that happen? How did they pop out of the fucking... Sorry. freaking thing. Okay, it's not going... There we go. Okay. Wow, that's a little bit difficult to do. Make sure that it's popped all the way on when you screw in the first screw, because you can't fix it once the screw's in there. And that was a little bit of a... It wasn't difficult, but it wasn't easy to have it pop in. Because like there's a peg that the screw goes into, and the other thing has a thing that goes around it, and it has to pop fully into it. And it wasn't quite letting me very easily. And putting the first screw in, unpopped it, and then repopped it, and then that side was unpopped. So, just make sure of that. You want to make sure that this is flush with the gray. If the black's sticking out farther than the gray, you need to fix it before you screw it. And I think these are good and tight. Yep. Okay.
All right.
There we
I believe
are.
that's it. So this is the finished product here, and the finished product over here. Hot diggity dog.
Alrighty.
All right. One more issue down the drain. Thanks everybody for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure. Bye-bye.